pretty good money.
So we really want to recover that value.
Every electronic has precious metals in it.
Some gold, some copper, some platinum, some palladium.
So all these elements can be separated and sold to be reused piecemeal. The copper and precious metal streams will go to a copper smelter in Canada or in Europe or Japan. The steel will go to a steel mill here in Tennessee.
But with more than 75% of e-waste landfill bound, companies are missing out on huge profits. To put it in perspective, in 2019, an estimated $57 billion worth of precious metals and valuables in electronics were thrown away or burned.
If we recycle it, then we're not digging holes and mining for virgin metals. It's a way to get some really precious commodities without expending all that energy and damage to the environment.
But it's a catch-22. Recycling e-waste could be a moneymaker, and it's better for the environment. But it's both really hard and expensive to do.
They're not designed to be recycled. Many different chemical compounds all smashed together. When devices got smaller and smaller, removing whole components became less and less possible.
Treating and disposing of these hazardous materials is dangerous and pricey. Recyclers also have to constantly upgrade machines and processes to keep up with this changing technology. And that's costly too.
We normally change the blades once a year, and when it gets towards the end, the blades get a bit dull. Well, that's when we get a little bit anxious, and sometimes they're jams.
Sims has invested 1,000 hours updating just its Sally the Shredder machine. And while recyclers are facing all of these challenges, e-waste is only expected to increase by 38% over the next decade. So is there a way to make e-recycling easier? Some say it starts with manufacturers.
What a lot of the manufacturers are focused on, rather than making products live a long time, they see their way out is to keep selling as many products as they can as rapidly as possible. And they try to compensate by saying, don't worry, it's recyclable. And so this churn and burn mentality is very harmful.
Jim thinks one solution could be for manufacturers to create electronics that are actually meant to be recycled. For example, making devices that don't have toxins, so they're safer and easier to break down.
Não esqueça de
But until that
comentar e se
happens,
inscrever no
Sims will
canal.
keep wiping and shredding
Até o
those
próximo
hard to
vídeo.
recycle electronics.